Hi guys, welcome back to LPB Racing for the Mazda MX5 Touring Trophy on GT Sport. This is round 1, race 3 now. We are on the Brands Hatch GP circuit, as you can see from the map at the top right. And let's take you through the grid then. So it's the reverse order of the championship standings, which is the grid for this race. So Will's on pole, and then it's Keith second, third for Firepower, fourth is Techno, fifth is Rodders, Seat 1 in 6th, Neil Farmack in 7th, 8th is Video, 9th is TY, Jamo in 10th, and 11th is Bidzster because he's leading the championship. So let's get on with the race then. Let's get ready for a start here at Brands Hatch GP. 10 laps of the famous GP circuit in these Mazda MX5s. Will on pole, revs rise as we get ready for the start of this race. And we are away. Will gets a good start as well. Keith tries to tuck in down the inside to stop Firepower from coming through. As we go down to the first corner, remember that the top 5 of the championship run weight as well. So it's based on championship position, the weight. So the guys at the back are leading the championship and they are on maximum weight. As Firepower then being passed by Techno on the outside. Seat 1 on the outside of Rodders. Bit close at the back as well. Downhill towards Grey Mill Bend. Will still in the lead of the race. Rodders in 5th with Seat 1 close up behind him. He runs very wide. Rodders there. Seat 1 having an opportunity now to go through before they get to McLaren. Into McLaren we go. He's through into 5th as Techno has a little look at Keith as well. Will's off the road. Will's off the road from the lead of the race. Keith leads. And then Techno coming alongside. Firepower's behind him as well. All very close. Will rejoins at the back there behind the championship leaders. Down to Hawthorne then, through Hawthorne we go, Techno going very wide there. Firepower can have a good run here. Seat 1 and Rodders close right up, almost 3 into 1. Techno second, Firepower third, Rodders, Neil. Further back we've got Jamo, Bidzster and Will all very close together as well. Through the Sheen Curve, or Dingle Dell as it used to be called. I still prefer the name Dingle Dell, it's funny. As the two teammates, Keith and Techno, go through in the lead of the race, under the bridge to finish 1 lap. So the Team Bidzster cars at the front. Firepower in 3rd for Team North. Here we've got Seat 1 challenging him for position. Seat 1 gets a good run through clearways. Down to the first corner. Seat 1's just getting ahead. And further up we've got TY attacking someone else as well. So Seat 1 takes 3rd. Further up we've got Video and TY battling with each other. Video goes wide onto the gravel and TY gets to cut back and goes through. So's Will as well. Video's really off. Oh, he's into the wall now. Takes himself off there. Unlucky for Video. And everyone else moves up a place. Bidzster and Jamo still close together but can't quite make progress through the field thanks to the weight on the cars. This is why the championship ballast is good, because it makes people who are at the front of the championship fight harder to stay there. Seat 1 mounting the curb into McLaren. Not the best line through there as Firepower then gets a good run out the corner and closes right up onto the back of Seat 1. Down the hill we go towards Hawthorne. Techno right behind his teammate in 1st and 2nd place. As we look back down the field a little bit, we've got TY and Neil Farmack. Neil Farmack almost losing the car there into Westfield. TY closes right up behind him now. Right behind him, the Wolves car, right behind the target car. Paint a target on the wall, and what do you get? You get Neil and TY. As Jamo goes off in the background, Jamo makes a mistake and goes off in the background. Bidzster goes through to 8th place there. So Bidzster takes 8th place from Jamo as Keith and Techno still close, but they've got Seat 1 closed up on the back of them, and the Rodders and Firepower start battling each other. The two teammates fighting each other. And Neil tries to go right around the outside of both of them, or make a gap in the middle, or try and do something. All 4 cars together as one into Paddock Hill Bend. Firepower leads in, but Neil goes into the corner first and takes both of them. So they start fighting and they lose places to Neil and TY, because TY's going up. Bidzster makes a little mistake there as well. Firepower then and Rodders on the inside. TY goes right around the outside of them both, and they both get absolutely schooled there by Neil and TY. And Firepower trying to stay with the 2 cars. Remember, Neil and TY got weight on because of the championship positions. As up front, Keith, Seek and Techno. Keith still leading the race. Good job by Keith. Doesn't usually lead races much, but he's leading one here and he's doing a very good job doing so. Seat 1 in 2nd right behind him. Then we've got Neil, TY, Rodders and Firepower as well. through Hawthorne. Seek splitting the two cars now. So Seek splitting the two cars. Keith down the hill, still in the lead. Techno having a little look at seat 1 here into Dingledale, but no way through. Through Dingledale we go. Keith holds on. There's Neil and TY there, close up to each other as well. Out of Sterling's. There's Neil and TY. Oh, Rodders has got a slow down penalty. Remember, with the penalties, you've got to serve the penalty within the lap. If you cross the line with the penalty still active, unless you got it right out of the last corner at the last moment before you cross the line, then you have to. It will be 10 seconds added on every lap you carry a penalty. So that's why you got to do it. And Bidzster and Firepower move up the place. So Bidzster up amongst his teammates now, even though he's got the heavier car, or the heaviest car, should I say, because he's the championship leader. There's up dust ahead. T-Y's off. T-Y's off. Oh, he's buried it in the wall. I don't know whether there was contact or he did that himself, but I'm sure a replay will enlighten us. Okay, here's a replay of what happened to TY then on lap 4 into turn 1. So going into turn 1, we go over behind Neil. We go over the curb here, that's fine. And then on the way out, carries too much speed, just clips the gravel like Neil does, but he spins TY around, just catches the rear tyres on the gravel a bit more than what Neil did, and then spins the car around, but then recovers and gets on his way. As we come back from that then, TY still trying to get going. There he is in 11th place, just gets going again. But the battle at the front is still going strong. We've got Keith, Seek and Techno still close together. Then we've got the little line of Bidzster, Firepower. So Firepower's got let Bidzster through, so Bidzster's ahead of Firepower now. And then we've got Jamo and Will quite close together. So Will's not going backwards too fast in this race because he went to the back and now he's making his way back up again. Remember the cars around him have got weight on now, so still good for some more points for Will. Let's enjoy this battle at the front then. Lap 4 out of 10, Keith, Seek and Techno. Keith, number 56, leading the way in this race with Seek in second and Techno in third. Neil's actually catching up to these boys in fourth as well, so watch out for Neil as Keith loses the back end and Seek just taps him but lifts off and lets him rejoin, because otherwise that would have been a bit of a controversial pass for the lead, but Keith makes a mistake and Seek just avoids him, but Neil Farmax now close right up onto the back of this bunch with Techno as well, so they're all close. As we've got Bidzster's lost it out of the last corner. Bidzster makes a big mistake there. Don't quite know what actually caused that. I think it must have been a mistake like touching the grass or something, but he's gone off. And we've got Jamo and Will attacking each other now into Paddock Hill Bend. Will goes up the inside of Jamo, but Bidzster makes his own mistake then and falls back down to 7th. So we've got to do the work again. Will in 8th with Video on the outside of Jamo. Video and Jamo very heavy, got some weight on in this race. Video's lighter than Jamo though. He goes to the inside into Graham Hill Bend and takes the place. Jamo tries to fight back. The weight not helping him. Meanwhile up front, Seek and Keith and Neil and Techno are almost all of them side by side. Techno and Neil definitely are. Down towards Hawthorne we go. Techno's on the inside, Neil's on the outside. Techno gets the line into the corner. Neil will go for the switchback to try and get him into Westfield. There he goes. Gets the switchback into Westfield. Into the corner we go. Neil just about takes the position. Techno goes off onto the gravel because he puts himself there. Just ran out of room and put himself there. So Techno goes back down to 4th place. Good move there by Neil up to 2nd place. We've got Firepower in 5th with Rodders right behind him. So the two teammates still battling as Rodders goes off. Sorry, Firepower goes off, and Rodders goes through. So Firepower goes off and Rodders goes through there. And Bidzster's catching up his teammates, trying to recover from that little off earlier as Will starts cutting the grass a little bit as well. Keith and Seek though, still battling for the lead of this race. Half distance now, just over half distance. Across the line, start of lap 6 into turn 1. Keith's fastest lap of 1:33.7, a 1:33.5 for Seek. Those were a few laps ago. But the last lap, Seek was faster than Keith by just under half a second. So Seek definitely the man with the pace at the minute. Neil Farmack, definitely actually the man with the pace. He's cut but to the back of both of them now. Down into the bottom as, I think we had a car sliding in the background. I think that was Techno sliding. And he's going back into the hands of Team Naughty Racing, who are in 5th, 6th and 7th. And Video's right behind Bidzster now, challenging him, because remember Bidzster's the heaviest car on the track. Into McLaren, up the hill, down towards Hawthorne, which is where these guys are now. And Neil's on the outside of seat 1. Neil's on the outside of seat 1 there, and he's trying to go through. Can't do it. Can he do the switchback again like he did to Techno? No, because sees it coming and just slightly covers it, just to make sure he's not going to do anything rash. Down towards Dingledale now, down the descent. Oh, seat clips the grass! Seat clips the grass, and he's off. He's spun round. He's on the apex of the corner. Everyone else is going to have to watch out now as they all go through. Rodders goes through. Firepower, Bidzster. Video's got a penalty at the back. Techno almost hits him. Jamo goes through, and now he can recover. But we saw their video with a penalty, just trying to serve that penalty, and he got it done. But he's going to lose the place to Will as Firepower and Bidzster go together into the corner, and Bidzster takes the place ahead of Firepower into 4th. So Firepower back down to 5th now, and he's going to have Will all over the back of him because he lifted into that other corner. He's taking the draft of his teammate now to close back up for the corner. Goes on the inside. Bidzster runs wide, lets his teammate go through because he's got the faster car. And Bidzster then under attack from Techno as well, from Video as well. And Techno having a little look at the inside, but nope, Bidzster slices that door shut. And Video makes a little mistake on the way out the corner. Bidzster trying to pull alongside, but no, not close enough yet. Brilliant race this. Down towards McLaren. Quick check up on the leaders for you. It is still Keith in the lead from Neil Farmack. Keith is holding back Neil Farmack. Remember, they're not teammates in, though they're both in blue cars. Keith's in the Team Versata car and Neil's in the Team Target car. So both doing very well here. Neil's all over the back of him now. Keith defends into Westfield. Keith, more or less Keith's home track this as we go down to the bottom of the hill. Oh, on the brakes. Neil very close. Then we've got Firepower, Video, Will, and Bidzster's gone back down behind Techno now. So Bidzster must have made another little error with the weight on. And Techno gets ahead into 7th place. There's car off ahead! Car off ahead! Firepower's kicking up the dust. Will goes through into 4th place. Techno gives a little tap to Video to help him pass Firepower. And Bidzster then back up as well. Video goes for the inside of Will into clear ways, doesn't do it. Bidzster then closes right up and tries to go in for the draft because he's got to get the draft because he's not got the top speed. Firepower down to 7th under attack from Techno further behind. In towards turn 1. This is going to be a do or die for most of these guys into here. Into turn 1. Video slightly defends the inside. Bidzster will go for his traditional cutback, but he can't get the run. Not with the weight on, he can't. Firepower defends the inside from Techno, who's going to try and go around the outside as Video has a little look ahead and passing Will, but can't quite do it. Will goes onto the grass. He's got to be careful of getting a penalty if he goes too wide at the corner. Techno sliding the car out. TY's closed up onto the back of this bunch as well, so a big bunch for all these places here as Keith and Neil still at the front, and Keith still holding back Neil Farmack here. Down to the bottom at Hawthorne. Keith moving across to defend the inside. Neil goes into the inside, into the corner. Keith gives him space, but Keith keeps the power on around the outside. Neil's still on the inside, still trying to get past. No, he can't. Keith defends very well. Veteran defending there from Keith. Rodder's on his own in 3rd. Then we've got Will and everyone else behind him. And when I mean everyone. We've got from 4th to 11th, split by about 2 seconds. Incredible. These Mazdas really providing the entertainment here in LPB Racing on GT Sport. This is going to be a mega season. Oh, Video goes right up to the back of Will. Can't quite do it. So knocking at the door, but no one's out. Into clearways we go with Keith and Neil. Keith still ahead as we start lap 9. Penultimate lap of the race. Keith's only got 2 laps to hold on. He goes defensive into Paddock Hill Bend. Neil goes for the cutback, but Keith knows what he's doing, moves across, but Neil's already there. Neil's already on the inside. He's got the inside line. He's going to go through into 1st. Keith's got to try and keep it around the outside now. A little bit of contact as we go through, but Neil gets the position done, and Keith falls back down a 2nd. Let's see if Keith can stick with Neil Farmack now as the laps close down. Rodder's there in 3rd. Then we've got Video in front of Will, and Bidzster's got in front as well, so Will must have made a little error out of Paddock Hill Bend. And Video and Bidzster go through, so Video and Bidzster go through. 6th place now for Will, and Firepower is the next person behind him. Then we've got the 3 Wolves cars running in unison. We've got Jamo, TY and Seat 1 all running in the Wolves colours. TY closing back up to the back of Jamo here. Remember, Jamo's a bit heavier than TY in this one. We go down to Hawthorne. There goes Video and Bidzster and Firepower and Will, and then we watch the Team Wolves cars all together. Jamo with the blue strip, TY with the green strip, and Seat 1 with the yellow strippers. Techno goes for the inside of seat 1, just has a little look and taps him, but just having a little look there, but the move wasn't really on. He wasn't up the inside enough, so a bit of a desperate move there from Techno, but he hopefully should learn from that, not to lunge too much, as Neil Farmer then goes on to the last lap to start the last lap of this race. Keith's sticking with him. One mistake from Neil Farmack and Keith's going to take this, but Keith's going to have to keep the pressure on for one more lap. As we go to look at Rodders in third, and then we've still got Video and Bidzster battling it out for fifth and fourth. Video's a lot lighter than Bidzster, probably about a good 120 kilos lighter than Bidzster in this race. Bidzster obviously with the maximum weight on. Round the first corner, hopping the curbs. And off, Will and TY go off in the background. Will's really off, he's lost it altogether. Goes off and Jamo just avoids him. Will goes off and takes himself to the back. TY goes back to 10th, because he ran wide as well. Bouncing it off the rev limiter. Jamo goes wide at the hairpin, probably from not believing what had happened in front of him. But Jamo then down to 9th, and Techno then goes straight from 11th to 8th in about a quarter of a lap. Not even that. But look back to the leaders. Neil Farmack then in the lead of the race for Team Target. Keith still harassing him in second place. He wants that first win that he wants in LPB racing. He's been trying for ages, but can he get it? Can he pressure Neil into a mistake enough? Down to Dingledell for the last time. Through Dingledell. Not going to do it there. Just going to have a quick look back at these battle back here. We've got Seat 1 and Techno still close, but no cigar yet. Oh, Seat 1 goes off. Techno's going to go through here. Oh, it's going to be close down towards the next corner. Techno's on the inside. Techno's on the inside and side by side through the corner. And how did he get through there side by side? Incredible. Techno takes the position now. But meanwhile up front, Neil Farmack holds on to win here at Brands Hatch GP. Well done to Neil Farmack. He wins race 3 of round 1. Keith a fantastic second place and led most of that race as well. Rodders in third. Then it's going to be Video in 4th, Bidzster in 5th. Good positions for them as well. Firepower in 6th. Techno's going to be 7th. Seat 1 8th, 9th for TY, 11th for Jamo, and Will rounds off the 11. Well done to all them. So we'll get those results confirmed for you now, guys. Okay, guys, here's the results after that one then. So Neil Farmack wins the race just from Keith in second place. 3rd is Rodders. 4th is Video. Bidzster takes 5th. Firepower in 6th. 7th for Techno. 8th is Seat 1. 9th is TY. Jamo finishes in 10th, and Will rounds off the 11. Fastest lap to TY then, a 1:32.5. So as we come back from that then, there is your winner, Neil Farmack, in the number 12 Team Target car. Well done to Neil Farmack, and we will see you guys next time for race 4. Take care, guys.